I'm Dr. John Xue Zhang. I live in Oxford and I'm a martial arts instructor. I train 3 to 4 hours a day every day. It keeps me healthy. I enjoy the benefits, the physical, mental and the spiritual benefits of it. It's very much a lifestyle. It's something I've always done. So I've had a big background worth of training extending over 23 years, starting in Kung Fu under my dad, and then with my SAS instructor. Subsequently, we learned different forms of martial arts from karate, jiu-jitsu, aikido, hapkido, arnis, and silat. In addition to my physical training, I do a lot of meditation. Meditation is absolutely essential for anyone, I feel, just because it keeps you cool, calm, and composed. It takes away stress, anxiety, anger, and irritation. It takes away all of these things. If we are depressed, we are generally living in the past. If we are anxious, we're generally living in the future. And for the most part, we are thinking and living in the conditional tense. What could happen? What might happen? What should happen? As opposed to what is actually happening. And only when you are at peace with yourself are you living in the present. And that's why meditation is so important. When you're doing martial arts in a real life situation, you are acting without thinking. So meditation really contributes towards martial arts or any discipline that you might be doing. Anything, just so that you are completely in the moment without thinking. A lot of my training is very varied. I do a lot of different methods of training. For instance, I might be doing a lot of hard training with punch bags, and I do a lot of conditioning with sticks and other forms of solid objects to toughen the muscles and the bones so that if anyone were to hit me, I'd be able to deflect it more without it hurting me too much. And I do a lot of weapons training as well. I think it's very important to train with weapons so that if anyone does attack you with one, you'll be able to deal with the situation more accordingly. Music is an essential part of my life, just because it is another form of expression. Like martial arts, it's a way I can express myself. Music is, in principle, the same. If I feel something, I'll be able to play it. Almost anything can take my inspiration to compose music. It could be a situation that I'm going through. It could be somebody that has made a difference in my day or someone who's made a difference in my life. Music, martial arts, to me they are all forms of expression and they are all beautiful in their own way. So I've been teaching martial arts for about 10 years now. My martial art class is always about self-defense, awareness, training, but for the most part it's about teaching my students how to be cool under pressure, how to remain composed.
Underneath.
I first chose to teach martial arts just because it's a passion of mine, I love doing it. And eventually, there was a demand for it, people wanted to train with me. I really enjoyed teaching it. It made me feel as if I was making a difference. The best martial artist, I feel, must have complete control over his physical, mental, and spiritual faculties, by which I mean they don't let things get to them. They will always know how to handle themselves, and when you can handle yourself, you will have an influence over the outcome of the situation. A real martial artist is righteous and will always do the right thing.
Sweep it this way. Fingers in. This way, this way.
The more I learn, the more I realize there is to learn. It's the student who wants to be the master, but the master who realizes that he himself will always be the student. We are students for life. It is so important for us to be humble. I generally don't stick to one style of martial arts just because one style of martial arts is a paradigm, and if I stick within that one paradigm, it just means I'm very good at that one style. A musician doesn't want to just be able to play the same tune. A musician never wants to run out of playing songs. So as such, what I do is I like to expand my own paradigm and learn as much as I can. I feel that the more I learn, the more there is to learn.